Yo, 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 King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. Go follow King Earner official page on Instagram. Click the link in the bio. Halal Earners. They're bringing you the best halal Conder's Christmas sea moss soap. We're talking pure honorable grade. And right here I have the frankincense, and I also have the honorable eucalyptus peppermint with the lemon, a dash of the honorable lemon in there, and it's helping everybody. I want to thank everybody online. I want to thank the brother who just bought 100 bars of soap. We're going to be playing everything back, but listen, I got something serious I want to speak on the community today with. And what I'm speaking on has a whole lot of honor to it. And I think individuals are going to understand where I'm coming from. We have a man by the name of Rashan Bates. Rashan Bates has a case where they're saying he raped his old girlfriend, child, and a bunch of different things that's going on that I don't even care to speak out loud of how these things happen or whatever the case may be. I just want everybody to understand my position as King Earner and how I feel. Riz apices, preservers, and real zats I do not like. The gill zumps, I touch base on it only because on the internet, families come to me and say, Erna, my child was confused. Other than that, I don't see these people in the streets and bother them because why? But at the end of the day, I want the families of these individuals that I carry, the ones that I put on Instagram or I put on YouTube and I snatch their honor, I want their families to understand one thing and how I feel as a man. If these accusations of being guilty, of being a preserver, of touching a child isn't true, and you are saying after they were found guilty, hey, Erna, they lied, there's nothing I could really, go back and say and do. Only thing I could do, I tried to get with the brother, family member or whatever, and told him we could go ahead, I'll give him an opportunity. I'm a fair man. I have honor. And I understand there are some individuals that were lied on and put in jail behind bitter women, but I can't say that in this situation because all of the facts stuck. I always seen a lot of different cases where people were locked up for rape and a lot of different charges will be off. And it'll be a point where as though they'll take them off or they got found not guilty of certain charges. Maybe something simple or something statutory. See, a statutory situation is like, what can I really say on a statutory where there's so many individuals, parents that allow elders to deal with younger women. So I can't really get on these joints and be like, oh man, the boy, he was doing it. No. We're talking about children that can't help themselves. So no, when I speak on them, I'm in defense of the child. I'm not supporting the district attorney on no way, shape, or form. I'm not supporting anything that has to do with helping this individual because the street law is you should be dishonored. Now, I want families to understand when you go online and you get in the comments and you attack these accusations, you make yourself look super horrible. You do, because we're talking about a child was involved in this. Forcible rape, all these things. I don't want to hear about a DNA kit because I don't need my mind trying to figure out why. Why are you as a man or why are you as a parent or why are you on here caring about that part? You should be downtown to a lawyer. Whatever state you in, you should be at your nearest lawyer trying to get that individual appeal. So once that appeal is granted, you can say, Erna, why was the appeal granted? And I'll come forth and say, damn, appeal was granted. Maybe we need to look into this a lot more. Maybe we shouldn't hold this person accountable. When I say hold the person accountable, I'm not looking for individuals to harm these people. I'm looking for individuals to keep their children away from them. You see where I'm coming from? Now, Rashan Bates, he's been in the federal can. He's been in jail a lot. And a lot of us know him from walking yards and being a man. But that has nothing to do with these sick charges, you see? So no one is above this type of dishonor. You have these charges, guess what? You're found guilty, guess what? I got to hold you accountable based off of honor, not based off of anything else. It has nothing to do with views or likes. If you know my platform, if I wanted to get views or likes, guess what? At the end of the day, I could go ham. I don't. I make sure I keep my platform surrounded by what I want to do. You don't even see me grouping up with individuals in the city that's doing their thing. I don't do it because I'm not looking for that type of attention. At the end of the day, I can sit right here and my platform going to continue to go viral. Alhamdulillah, because what I'm speaking is all the way authentic. As for the rats, I can't help you, Millsuts. I can't even begin to speak and say, well, if it's accusations, no, because I come with what? The paperwork. If the paperwork isn't in place, there are 3 witnesses or more that have came forth, and those witnesses have to be individuals who have pure honor in their veins. Not witness for the district attorney, but witnesses of honor. Witnesses of individuals that are speaking pure honor. And guess what they're doing? They're giving your understanding of, listen, if you in the streets, you're doing wrong, this guy may lock you up. And more than anything, youngins, watch out. Because at the end of the day, if you don't watch out, what ends up happening is you put yourself in a position where you may be a legal individual like myself and all the brothers that I love and honor that I be around, that don't want to involve themselves in street activity. And these real zats can come up and guess what they can do? Put you in a bad position. We have to understand that if the person isn't a real zat, if the person got paperwork that was made up, or if the person is putting you in a position where they're really trying to convince you that they didn't tell, you got to tell them to go get their sentencing transcripts, go get their PSIs, go get everything the sentence of commitment, all of that. You want to get everything that's needed to come forth if this isn't true. But let me give you some understanding. There's never going to be me talking on these platforms against individuals that don't have no co-defendants, no cases. Their paperwork is public. People could go downtown, actually get the paperwork. They don't have a 5K1. They're not cooperating. They don't have nothing that you would say, yo, I need to investigate this month. You would never see me talking about these type of individuals and trying to throw dirt on their name because my honor is intact. Now you get creeps that try to mimic King Erner and try to be like King Erner. They don't get no views. They don't get no likes. I have people that talk about me on social media. I never respond because you never respond to a clear sound. When you respond to a clear sound, you be a part of the circus. Let me give you more understanding. When these individuals speak of solid stand-up men like me, all they do is promote me. I'm not against you promoting me. So I won't say anything because I know if I say anything or join your dishonor, I give you a lane. I give you a platform to continue to be a continuous, slow millsut. You never ever carry it like that. And I'm just giving the family and people that are in my comments all the time saying this is correct or that isn't correct. What's incorrect will only show in the work. Bottom line. And guess what? People have brains and people won't support it. At the end of the day, I need for y'all to relax. The family of Rashan Bates, I need for you to relax because guess what? If my son was accused and found guilty of these things, I would be downtown. If my nephew, if my brother, if my friend, I would be downtown. Because these accusations are different. It isn't an assumption like, oh, he told, and it's nothing like that. It's not nothing like that of people assuming. These things have happened. This person is cuffed and stuffed behind these things. So at the end of the day, when you in the comments, guess what you're doing? That child that was raped, you're actually putting that child back through that trauma again. Their family, because they have to see this. And I'm giving them their honors and giving them an uplift to say, King Erner got you. And that's how I've always been as a child. I have taken up and back people play that I know for a fact that may have been in the streets causing mischief, not rats, not pizzers, but mischiefs in the street. And it's because if it's a friend or a family member, I'm going to back your prey. I'm going to be bravado about it because at the end of the day, we look out for one another and we protect our friends and our family even when they're not around. But in these instances, you cannot step up and carry it like that. And I'm just giving you some understanding. If you don't have understanding, then guess what? That's on you. At the end of the day, I got to carry it correctly. Make sure y'all go follow me at King Erna official page. Make sure y'all tap in. I'm telling y'all right now, listen, the soap is a pure honor. We've been up days, man. We're working, man. HalalEarners.com, King Erna Life and Direct.